Loyalty is a virtue. Until it becomes self-abandonment. Most men are not destroyed by enemies. They are drained by people they trusted. People who only showed up when it was convenient. People who took and called it friendship. By the end of this video, you will know 7 red flags that reveal when you are too loyal to the wrong people. One of these flags will feel like a description of someone you know. Another one will feel like a mirror. If that happens, don't look away. That is the moment you start getting your life back. The first sign is the easiest to ignore because it usually dresses up as friendship. The 5th sign is why you feel exhausted after spending time with certain people. And the last sign is the reason good men stay stuck for years, because they confuse forgiveness with allowing themselves to be disrespected again. Let's begin. The first red flag: they only appear when they need something. Not sometimes. Almost always. When life is good for you, they're nowhere. No call. No message. No interest. But the moment you have something they want, money, connections, advice, a place to stay, an audience to listen to their problems, they appear again. Now, be careful here. This doesn't mean every request is a red flag. Life is hard, and good friends help each other. That's not the problem. The problem is a pattern. A man who treats you like a resource instead of a person will never see your struggles clearly. He will only see what you can do for him. And when you stop being useful, he will disappear. The Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius wrote that people will be selfish, ungrateful, and dishonest. He didn't say you should hate them. He said you should expect them to act according to their character, and you should choose your circle accordingly. Look at the last 5 conversations you had with certain people. How many started with genuine interest in you? How many started with, I need, can you, do you have, or, I was wondering if you could? That is not a friendship. That is access. And you are not disloyal for noticing it. You are awake. The second red flag: they dismiss your success. This one is subtle because it often sounds like concern or realism. You tell them something good that happened, a new job, a milestone, a decision that took courage. And instead of celebrating you, they minimize it. That was luck. Anyone could do that. Well, let's see how long it lasts. They don't attack you directly. That would be too obvious. They just quietly shrink what you've done so they don't have to feel uncomfortable about their own life. Now here's the deeper issue. A loyal person is not threatened by your growth. A loyal person can stand next to you when you win and not feel smaller. But a person who needs you to stay struggling, because your struggle makes them feel better about themselves, will never truly support you. That's not friendship. That's competition. And after 40, you cannot afford to keep competitors inside your inner circle. The Stoic move is not to argue with them. It's to stop expecting support from people who've already shown you they cannot give it. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In other words, don't shrink to make them comfortable. Keep winning. And watch who claps. The third red flag: they punish you when you say no. This is one of the most reliable tests of a person's character. You set a boundary. You say no to something unreasonable. You protect your time, your peace, or your money. And the other person reacts poorly. They go cold. They guilt-trip you. They call you selfish. They bring up everything they've ever done for you. That reaction tells you everything. A healthy person may be disappointed, but they will respect your boundary. A toxic person will treat your boundary as a betrayal. Why? Because they never wanted a relationship. They wanted control. Think about it. If someone only values you when you comply, then what do they actually value? Not you. Your obedience. The Stoics wrote about freedom. Epictetus said that no one can truly control you unless you allow them. But that also means you must stop allowing people to punish you for having your own will. After 40, your boundaries are not negotiable. Say no without over-explaining. Let them be upset. Let them disappear. If a boundary costs you a relationship, that relationship was already costing you more. The fourth red flag: they constantly talk badly about other people to you. Listen closely, because this one is a window into the future. If a person gossips about everyone else, their friends, their family, their co-workers, what do you think they say about you when you're not in the room? You already know the answer. People show you their character in small ways before they reveal it in large ways. A man who treats trust as entertainment will eventually treat your trust the same way. The Stoics warned against unnecessary speech. Not because speech is evil, but because it reveals the condition of the mind. Seneca said, "No man is free who is a slave to the opinions of others." But the gossip is also a slave to drama, to attention, to the need to feel important by tearing others down. You don't need that energy around you. After 40, your circle should be smaller, but cleaner. Let people earn your trust slowly. Watch how they treat others. Because that is exactly how they will treat you. The fifth red flag: you feel drained after every interaction. Now, pay attention. This is not about tiredness after a long day. This is something deeper. You meet with someone, and afterwards you feel empty. Heavy. Exhausted. Not because you laughed too hard, but because you were managing them the whole time. You were walking on eggshells, guessing their moods, filtering your words, carrying their emotional weight, and pretending everything was fine when it was not. That is not connection. That is emotional labor. Loyalty should energize you. It should make you feel stable, supported, understood. If you consistently feel worse after spending time with someone, your nervous system is telling you what your loyalty is trying to ignore. The Stoics listened carefully to inner experience. They understood that the body and mind speak before the conscious mind can rationalize. After 40, stop ignoring that signal. You are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. Pull back. Give less. Protect your energy. Watch what happens. The right people will understand. The wrong people will reveal themselves. The sixth red flag: they keep score. Every favor they've ever done is a debt you owe. Every mistake you've ever made is a weapon they keep ready. They remember what they gave you, but they never remember what you gave them. They bring up things from years ago to win arguments. They treat the relationship like a ledger. And here's why this is exhausting: in their mind, you are always behind. Always in debt. Always needing to make up for something. That is not forgiveness. That is control. The Stoics taught that true generosity expects nothing in return. Not silence. Not gratitude. Not bargaining power. Seneca wrote, "The wise man will give freely, without thought of return, because the act itself is the reward." Now, this doesn't mean you should tolerate being used. It means you should stop keeping your own score too, while also walking away from people who use their ledger to manipulate you. After 40, your peace is worth more than proving your worth to someone who has already decided you don't have enough. Remove the auditor. Keep the friend. The seventh red flag: they never apologize. When you finally address the problem, they flip it. You're too sensitive. Why are you bringing up the past? You know that's not what I meant. They don't take responsibility. They redirect. They make you feel guilty for noticing the disrespect. That is not self-awareness. That is manipulation. And this is the reason good men stay stuck. Because they confuse forgiveness with allowing themselves to be disrespected again. Forgiveness is internal. It means you release the anger so it doesn't poison you. But forgiveness does not mean access. You can forgive someone and still decide they no longer get a seat at your table. You can release the past and still choose a different future. After 40, you must learn the difference between being kind and being compliant. A kind man can say, "I see who you are, and I choose peace." That is not weakness. That is the highest form of strength. These 7 signs are not about hating people. They are about loving yourself enough to stop betraying your own peace. Loyalty to the wrong people is not loyalty. It is self-abandonment. The Stoic does not stay where he is disrespected just to prove he is loyal. He leaves. Quietly if necessary. But he leaves. So look at your circle. Not with anger. Not with sadness. With clarity. Who deserves your loyalty? Who is loyal to you? And most importantly, are you being loyal to yourself? If this video gave you clarity, subscribe to Rise Up. Share it with a man who needs to hear it. The comments section is open. Tell me, which number hit hardest for you?